Hey everybody, what's up? It's TJ. You guys, I wanted to run a few things by you. I'm finally talking. There for a little bit. I wasn't able to talk at all. All I could do was whisper. It's coming back. I've been putting castor oil on my neck, so it's been helping a lot. Night before last, I got a phone call from my brothers telling me that something was wrong with Daddy, and I said, well, what's going on? And he explained everything to me, and my brother lives at a house that has a lot of stairs, and my daddy cannot walk those stairs, especially if he's sick, okay? Those of you who do not know, my daddy has severe asthma. He has COPD. He's on oxygen all the time. You name it, okay? So I'm listening to him. He's telling me all this stuff. You know, he's not right, okay? He's not right in the head. So that's a big, indicator right there. Something is definitely wrong. And I said, well, he may have pneumonia. I said, he needs to go to the hospital. If that's the fact, if that's what it is, he's got to go to the hospital. Because he gets pneumonia at the drop of a hat, okay? My brother had to go to work and everything. I said, I don't have my car right now because, you guys, my older son is driving it because he wrecked his car. I don't know. I can't remember if I've told everybody or not. He wrecked it in our neighborhood, but it was not his fault. They're doing construction, and the barrels were not set where they were supposed to be set at. So you can only imagine. It totaled his car. So until the adjustments are done and everything like that, I'm letting him drive my car, which has got me scared to death. I'm going to be honest with y'all. You guys, those of you who do not know, I drive a Mustang. Yeah. So he has my car right now. And we've got other vehicles, but none of them had gas in it. My husband was at work, blah, 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 blah. I didn't know where to get money from to put gas in vehicles or anything. And then I wasn't even sure if we could get him down the stairs and into a vehicle. That's how bad a shape he was in. So I told him, I said, just call 911, have them send an ambulance. I will be at the hospital. I'll be there. So from the get-go, he had a really good team. He had a really good EMT. This person knew right away what was going on. Had him all hooked up to all kinds of stuff to help him and everything. When I get there, they have already, you guys, I'm telling y'all, I was there quick, okay? I was not getting there slow. They had a specialist there. They just happened to have a specialist at the hospital at the time. So everything went smoothly. They had already done the x-rays and all kinds of stuff before I got there. That's how quick they worked. He was in trauma. He wasn't even in an emergency room. They took him straight to trauma. And he was there for like maybe 4 hours, and then they put him into ICU. But while I was there, when I got there, they were hooking him up to a machine, which is a BiPAP. A lot of y'all probably would know a BiPAP as like a machine for sleep apnea and stuff like that, which it is for. However, this particular one at the hospital, it forces air in and out at the same time. Yeah. Okay, so the problem was, because he has COPD, and this is very common with people with COPD, he was not releasing the CO2, carbon dioxide. It wasn't coming out of his body when he breathed out. So he had carbon dioxide poisoning, basically. So that's what he's there for. They are still doing it. That first night, which is the night before last, they had him on that thing all night long. When I went back to see him yesterday morning, you guys, he was crying. He was saying that place was god awful. He said that they were torturing him, that thing was a torture device, and he was trying to tell me all this stuff to the best he could, because they have a medicine going into his IV that helps him stay relaxed so that he can breathe better. And he's loopy. So, he knows what he's trying to say. He just doesn't come out right. The thing that breaks my heart is he thinks he's dying. And he tells me so. And he told me, he says, I'm ready for God. He said, but I'm not ready to leave my family. And he only tells me these things when it's just me there. Because he knows he can tell me these things. And I do my best to hold myself together. Right now, I'm trying to get some things done in my house, and then I'm going to get ready and go back down there. I'm trying to see him as much as possible, because you never know. On top of that going on, my dog is dying. Which, of course, does not hold a candle to my daddy, but, I'm just... It's too much. It's too much. I'm trying my best to hold it together every time I go in there. So, tomorrow morning, we're going to take my dog to the vet. And I know he's not going to come home. Anyway, enough of that. So I'm trying to get a little bit of laundry done, and I was trying to get my dishes done because I'm behind because I've been at the hospital for 2 days. Then we get ready and go see Daddy. And you guys, if they have him off that machine and he is fully aware of what's going on, I'll ask him if he wants to be on YouTube. Usually he's fine with it. You guys, I used to make videos all the time with my mom and daddy. And of course, I can't do that anymore. Anyway. So you guys just say a prayer for my daddy. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.